Success is for you. Using heart-centered power principles for lasting abundance and fulfillment. Written by David R. Hawkins, MD, PhD. Read by Peter Lowndes, PhD. Presented to you by Hay House Incorporated. It was with complete serendipity that I first learned about Dr. David R. Hawkins. It was 2004. My wife and I were visiting Wales, where we met a new friend who immediately launched into a discussion about spirituality. At one point, our friend asked what spiritual books I liked to read. I said that I was drawn to an internal spiritual path, and while books played an important part in that development, I was not currently reading much on the subject. She replied that the only spiritual author she would recommend was a man named Dr. David R. Hawkins. A month or so later, a copy of Power versus Force arrived in my mailbox. Shortly thereafter, my friend and I met in Sedona, Arizona, to attend one of Dr. Hawkins's lectures. He spoke for just over an hour before taking a break, and I immediately made my way outside and wept. There were tears of gratitude, to be sure. The next several years passed quickly for my wife and me, between growing our business and raising 5 sons. However, we made time to attend Dr. Hawkins's lectures and eventually volunteered to help in any way possible. Once he reached his 80s, his lecture schedule slowed, but a life-enhancing message always came through when he spoke. It was heartbreaking when Doc passed. He was and is a gift from God for me and thousands of others. And then, in 2015, I learned that Doc had left an unpublished manuscript entitled Success is for You. As a lifelong entrepreneur, I have certainly experienced both success and failure, and could not wait to read what Doc had to say on the subject. Many years ago, when I had a company called Illuminations, I worked with a wonderful man who was instrumental in building Starbucks from a small company into a global brand. One day he told me a story about the importance of living a one-hat life. He said that most people you meet wear many hats, one at work, another at home, and yet another in their spiritual life. He learned that people are at their best when they know who they are and have one clear set of values that equally apply to all of life's activities. Dr. Hawkins's body of work helps us to discover our one hat.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?